This is the Honda Insight second generation. Hello everyone, I'm Celsius. Nice to meet you here again. Today I would like to talk with you about this Honda Hybrid Insight. We also know that hybrid car was first presented by Toyota PRIUS in 1997. And Honda is a little bit later in 1998 to present the very first generation Honda Insight. However, the Insight didn't go well in the selling figures because the first generation Insight is too dramatic. The first generation Insight, it looks like a solar-powered electric cars. It just has 2 seats and the power is very weak. So it just sold maybe less than 20,000 cars in the world, I think. And it's totally different from the first generation Prius figure in the sales in the world. However, the second generation Insight got a fully model change, and it got very much similar with the second generation Toyota Prius, such like it got the 2-box hatchback, and such like the power unit is upgraded so much. Here we see the second generation Insight is for the minor change for the 2011. It got a little bit different at the exterior and the interior, and the engine got a little bit change. In the most of the market, the minor change of the second generation Insight got a 1.5 engine, but here in Taiwan we still use the 1.3 engine unit, and the 1.3 engine unit produce 88 horsepower. This engine comes from the Honda Fit, but got a little bit lower power. And we got the battery for 12 brake horsepower. So the all horsepower output is around 100 horsepower, just like a Fit. Actually, the second generation Honda Insight, the chassis is the same as the Honda Fit. It has the MacPherson in front and very simple at the rear. But it driving style, the power just like the Fit, but it didn't as wide as Fit. Maybe it's wider, okay, but the height for this car is really low. When I sit inside, no matter at the front seat or rear seat, I get a little bit narrow. I think especially the height, it is not very well, but certainly it's much better than the first generation Insight. Actually, there were just 2 first generation Insight in Taiwan. One is brought by the student from North America. The other is embassy car. It didn't officially imported in Taiwan for the first generation Insight. It's just the same as the first generation Toyota Prius. The second generation Insight and Prius were officially imported to Taiwan at very first premium. Why we didn't get the first generation Prius and Insight? There's a very simple reason. The first one is the gasoline price is not very high at 1998, 1999 in Taiwan. The second factor is the price is very expensive. Actually, when Taiwan Toyota presented the second generation Prius in Taiwan, the price is around 1.3 million Taiwan dollars. Very expensive. If you want to buy the gasoline car, you can buy the Camry 3000cc, maybe 3.5. It's very expensive. And if we got the very first generation Honda Insight in Taiwan, maybe the price will close to the Honda Legend, I think. So, and people don't think that we should buy a hybrid because the gasoline price is not very high. Well, when 2007, just before the financial crisis, the Lehman Brothers financial crisis, there was a very big problem at the gasoline price. So people would like to buy the hybrid car because the oil consumption is very well. So the Taiwan Toyota and the Taiwan Honda officially import the PRIUS and Insight at the same time, closely the same time. The second generation Honda Insight was presented in 2007, but at very first the name is not Insight because the first generation Insight didn't sell well in the market. So the Honda headquarters saying maybe we should change a new name. But well, Insight is the same as the hybrid at the market, so they laterly used the Honda Insight for the second generation. This product for the second generation, its name, and it goes to the Japanese and the American market in 2009. But Taiwan, it got a little bit later. Taiwan got the first generation. The second generation Honda Insight around 2010, and very soon it got a little bit model change, and the price in Taiwan is 0.99 million Taiwan dollars. No matter the before minor change or after minor change, and we just got a one level. This level gets full equipment, such like the fog lamps, such like the oil. Aluminum oil rim, and a lot of equipment right here. But well, people would think, if I want to buy a hybrid car, why don't we go to Toyota showroom for the Toyota Prius? Why we got to buy the Honda hybrid? Maybe the Honda hybrid is cheaper than the Toyota Prius, but if we want to get better oil consumption, we should buy the best, the top of the market. That would be the Toyota Prius. So the Honda Insight didn't get so popular in Taiwan, no matter before minor change or after minor change. That's why the third generation or fourth generation Insight was not imported to Taiwan even now. However, the Toyota Prius still got a very high popularity in Taiwan so far. No matter the second generation, third generation, fourth generation, even now the fifth generation got a very good sales figure now, till now. The Honda Insight was given up. But why the people? That's why we didn't see so much Honda Insight on the road in Taiwan. Today, this car is my friend's car, my best friend's car. He likes Honda so much. Actually, the sales, according to the sales figure, we can see the Honda Insight maybe just 10% of Toyota Prius sold in Taiwan. Many people don't like Toyota, and then they go to choice the Honda Insight, I think. Okay, and the design for the Honda Insight second generation is just the same as the Toyota Prius second generation, but there's still got a little bit difference. For example, the height for the second generation Insight is lower than the second generation Prius. That's why you would not see the Honda Insight second generation Honda Insight taxi in Japan, because there is a regulation for the Japan taxi for the rear seat height. This car is too low for the taxi. I think it is on purpose, because Honda don't like to people buy Honda cars used for the taxi in the world, no matter in Taiwan, in Japan, in China mainland, in maybe America. The Honda thing, if you want to buy my car to regard it as taxi, you should buy the normal type, and you just go to maybe paint, maybe get such taxi equipment for your taxi. For example, here in Taiwan, we got Toyota Corolla Cross taxi taxi specification. You just buy the Kara Cross taxi, and you can go to taxi directly. But you couldn't buy any Honda cars in Taiwan and go to taxi directly. You have to change, for example, the color, for example, the equipment. So maybe I think it's on purpose that Honda don't want the Honda inside become the taxi in Japan for the second generation, I think. Okay, the inside of the second generation inside is just the same as the Fit mixed with Honda Civic. Let's take a look about the interior. Okay, the handler is the same as the Honda Fit, the same as the Honda Civic 8th generation. And the dashboard is just mixed like the Fit and the Honda Civic. For example, the two level for the tachometer and the speedometer is just the same as the 8th generation of Honda Civic. And the dashboard for the CD system just the same as the Honda Fit. That's very interesting. Certainly it is a hybrid car, so the transmission is CVT, but it got manual 7-speed for the manual system. And it got the gear pedal. Well, this pedal is very easy to use, and if you just try to get the sport mode, just driving just like a normal automatic car, you wouldn't think it is a hybrid car. But if you get a hybrid system, for example, you get an aircon system, this car will driving so stupidly. The acceleration will be so slowly, but the oil consumption will be very good. The oil consumption figure in Taiwan is for 1 liter for 22 or 21 kilometers. And actually, it is doable. Actually, it is said from this car's owner. She said it. Yeah, this car could produce such oil consumption. And the other problem will be the seat for the rear. Actually, the headroom may be sufficient, but still feel very narrow. Let's take a look about the rear seat. Okay, you can see when you want to get into the rear seat, it is not an easy job. Let's take a look. Okay, I have to take it carefully, or my head will hit right here. And when we sit inside, you can see my headroom is still sufficient. Actually, not bad. But if I sit inside it for straight, I will feel my head will get too close to the roof. Not very well. Actually, the back seat is wonderful for child, not wonderful for adult. Especially, please don't seat anybody at the center of the Honda inside. Well, this car, although this car got not a very good at the rear seat, but I think the trunk is not bad. Actually, the rear seat is much better than the first generation. There's no rear seat for the first generation Honda inside. And at the back, okay, here we may think, okay, this car has the battery at the bottom of the trunk. Actually, not. The bottom of the trunk is the spare tire. This car gets spare tire. The battery is very small, so it just produces 12 brake horsepower. Not very big. The owner say the battery is located at the bottom of the back seat. So this car still got the spare tire. I'm so surprised. Whoa, this car still got this equipment. Actually, the hatchback got 2 layers of the vision for the front. That is so special as well. The Honda inside got very rare in Taiwan. Actually, it is not. Maybe the figures for this car is just the same as the Honda CRZ. I think it's very hard to see the Honda inside or Honda CRZ in Taiwan. Those cars are not very popular cars as well. But however, this car got very good in oil consumption and got very cheap at second-hand market. My friends bought this car maybe 1 year ago, and got a very cheap price. And the battery, if the battery get broken, the price for fix it is not very expensive in Taiwan as well. So I think if you would like to buy a bargain hybrid second-hand car, maybe the Honda Insight is a good choice in Taiwan right here. Actually, I have no idea about this car in North America or in Japan, but this car is very rare, and I think this car is very interesting in Taiwan as well. Okay, this is our video for the introducing of the Honda Insight in Taiwan. If you got any opinion or any comment for this car, please share with me drop the message. I'm Celsius. Hope to see you again with the other interesting cars. See you again. Bye bye.